Hello YouTube, it's Bird o' Prey 5 and it's Valentine's Day and we are back at City Skylines, and this is actually the loading screen. I figured might as well start it while I got my tablet booted, and we'll be able to get on and see comments shortly, if anyone's even here. By all means, if you're enjoying your Valentine's Day, that's good. If you're on Doomcock stream, that's fine too. I just left it myself. Today we're going to take a little bit of a break. We are not going to be continuing City on the Edge of Forever. Today we've got a special map. A special map for a special day. And we should see it in just a second. And it's got 3 people watching. So, Commander Ironwolf. Hello, Commander Ironwolf. You were number 1. Josh Street, you were number 2. Hello, Bird. Thomas Potts, number 3. Welcome, Thomas. Number 3, man. What happened? And you hear me. Thank you. Thank you. Thomas Potts, why wasn't we go to Doomcock and not you? Why would we go to Doomcock and not you? I don't know, Thomas. He's got a bigger audience and he can sing better. You know, I'm a small guppy in the giant ocean that is YouTube. If I delete their comments, would I be number 1? Technically you would, Thomas. Technically you would. So this is our map, which honestly I've never really seen it before. I just did a quick search in the Steam store for what I wanted, and let's see if we can see it. No. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to buy some more of the map, and by buy I mean steal, because we're not actually paying for it because of the mod I have in to buy everything for free. But you should now realize, although I can't rotate the map yet, that this is in fact a heart-shaped island for Valentine's Day. But in a minute we're going to see some even more detail. Really? I can't even get to the edge of the island. They couldn't center the heart. That's gonna piss me off. That is gonna piss me off to no end. Especially when there's all this extra room on this side. Yeah, if that means that spot currently on the right, but about to be on the left, is really not buildable. And of course I can't zoom out anymore. But let's see. this work? Okay, yes, we have a heart-shaped island. And in fact, not only do we have a heart-shaped island, it is a broken heart. So we must mend this heart. No, we definitely need to purchase that land. We need to mend this heart, and we're going to do that by building as many bridges, roads, pathways, and connections across this heart as we can possibly do. Now what is going on here? I don't know how well. Okay, this clearly isn't the best designed map. I mean, this highway, the roads aren't even parallel. But you know what? For a quick game, it's better than nothing. I would have wasted an hour just building a map myself. So we've got our outside highway connection. From there, it then splits. It then, why would you go all the way around? What's the point of this big loop? I have no idea what these map makers were thinking, but okay, we've got highways, we've got railroads. Now, is there anywhere that the highway actually, no. The highway doesn't actually open up anywhere. So I guess we just have to, oh, okay. We've got, this is useless. I don't know why they bothered. Okay, so we're gonna have to make our own on and off ramps. Not a big deal. But man, this is a messy highway. But okay. So, we have our work cut out for us. It's not a butt shape, Thomas. It's a heart. Josh says, it sucks. Verge hit one of my favorite tech YouTubers, Kyle from Bitwit, with a copyright strike for doing a parody video on their bad how to build a $2,000 PC. That does suck, Josh. Bird, what did you do to Vixen to break her heart? Oh, this is not Vixen's heart. Don't worry. Vixen is either working or sleeping at the moment. Commander Ironwolf says, burn it to the ground. The highway, I mean. I wish I could. I wish I could. Okay, so we've got water flowing through here. I'm almost tempted to dam it. Oh, water's flowing. Okay, so we have a water source here. Huh. We could dam it on both sides here. We could do that. It's a little bit of a cheat, but you know what? Let's try it. Only 32 megawatts? That's not even worth our time. Really? 32 megawatts? There we go. No, it's still 32 megawatts. Fine. fine. 32 megawatts there. And 32 megawatts here. Let's see if that helps. Does the water... No, it would appear the water is still flowing. Let's see. That is one big water source. Okay, so looks like this dam has to be a little further down. Huh. Well, let's see. Okay, so we need to make some adjustments to the ground. Of course, this is not what I wanted to be doing. I just wanted to come in and build a quick, pretty city. Not have to worry about terrain issues. That's too big. That's too big. Brush size. There we go. Okay. Okay. This. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now we put in our dam so we can give dam tours like in that movie. No, come on. We gotta do better than 16 megawatts. If this dam's only gonna give us 16 megawatts, then it's gonna go completely over. How is it we're only at 16 megawatts? Okay. I gotta make it deeper. We've got to make it deeper. That's gotta do it. That's got to do it. No, it's still 16. God damn it. 32. Perfect. Perfect. Now, tell me I didn't build it on the water source again. No. Okay. Good. Both are outside the water source. So... Oh, it's nighttime. We're gonna temporarily shut off night. Because it's gonna slow us down. Okay, we've got water. coming out over the edge here. We need this to fill up. This one, I don't know. This dam looks lower. Is this one actually running yet? No. No, it's not running yet. Okay. Let's speed up the game. We'll let this water fill in, see if we can get some power coming from that. Oh, and I got a happy Valentine's Day message. Okay. Did that send? Of course not. Of course not. Yes. Yes, it did. What the hell is this? Why do I have voicemail? Voicemail from spammers. Okay, you know what? We're gonna speed this along a little. Let's give this. I don't know that I can speed that. It's gonna put in an extra water source, but it would appear. You know what? We can set a little river up from up there just to fill in this area. Probably not the best idea, but you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah. Okay. And of course that just gave it more space to fill. Okay, we don't need you. Those other two should help fill it up. Okay, this dam has got to be working. Come on, the water's as high as it's gonna get. You know what? Fine, we're gonna leave it. We will come back to it later. Okay. Build a factory? No, game. I'm not building a factory. I don't even have a city yet. They couldn't have raised these highways. Seriously? Fine. We're starting our city. going to, I'm completely at a loss here because this highway is a mess. This map is a mess. I could spend 3 days just fixing this map. Screw it. You know what? This doesn't have to be a great city. You know what? We're gonna have our main road literally intersect the highway. This is not gonna be the most glorious place to live. This is just gonna, it's gonna work, is what it is what it's gonna do. So there we go. I need to throw down some more roads. We'll build a great residential zone here. Get it close to the water. There we go. 90 degrees. Little room in between for some green space and a school or something that doesn't quite fit in. Okay, well that one was a little short, but we'll manage. No connection. Okay. If the video went out for anyone, hit refresh. Of course, if the video went out, probably so did the audio. So me saying that is damn near useless. Okay, so we got our residential area. We are... We are going to build a very busy road. Be down in the middle here. That is gonna go to our industry and commercial areas. Okay. Yeah, doesn't have to be perfect, people. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Do we have electricity yet? What is going on here? No. No, the water has literally not flown out of either dam. What a tremendous waste of time both of these were. Okay. Go ahead. Flood the map. Fill up the rivers. The rivers need water. This looks like a sad Arizona drainage basin in the middle of the hot summer. Yes, flow on down. I'm gonna just assume that this water makes it to the ocean without terrible flooding. Because let's face it, game probably won't even be going on by the time we make the city get down there. Okay, so we're gonna need electricity, we're gonna need water, we're gonna need garbage, we're gonna need all those things. Okay, so water and electricity. Let's pull the fresh water from the water source that we know is here. We know we've got supplies of good clean water. Hopefully that's not too much that we actually pull the water back from, because we don't want the water to run backwards. That would be bad. You know, when I first got this game, not making these pipes perfectly, correctly, and with total redundancy would have triggered me, annoyed me to no end. But as you play the game, you really start not to care what the pipes look like, if the layout makes any sense. They don't even have to connect. Okay, maybe they do need to connect a little bit in my head. See, okay. I thought I was over it. I'm better, but I'm not 100% yet. Okay, so we got water. We need power. You know what? We're gonna give these guys some local power. We're not gonna worry about running power lines. That's plenty of power for them, and then some. And then in the city here, okay, and we need sewage. Because water without sewage it's no help. This disgusting water drain pipe. You know what? If we put it, you know what? We're gonna cheat a little. We're gonna put the sewage right on the outskirts of the map. So like hopefully it goes out into the ocean. That's not even our problem. Connect it to our system, and we've got to give these guys some remote power. Yeah, these can be in the ocean. Doesn't care how filthy the water is. They'll still give them power. Oh, is that one outside? Oh, okay. It's close enough to the map that it is giving them power. So, all good. Perfect. And now it's time to finally start laying some city. That's the quick way of doing it. A little more. Okay. Commercial. And industry. Actually, let us upgrade this road for industry, or we're gonna have issues. There we go. A major boulevard. Sure, we'll go both ways. Fill in that. Fill in the industry. That was lost. Oh, power. Yes, electricity. How did I forget about electricity? You know what? We will tempt fate. Much as Japan did. We're gonna put our nuke plant right on the beach. Right on the beautiful beach. This way, in case there's ever a meltdown, the ocean will just carry it away. And there's plenty of fish in the ocean. That's how the saying goes, right? There's plenty of fish in the ocean, so don't worry about irradiating it. Okay. Now we're gonna need these things that I dislike most of all, second only to disasters. And that would be power lines. Stupid, annoying power lines. See, by my house, they're underground, like my real house. So we don't have to deal with seeing these things and worrying about them taking up space that's better used for homes or industry. Come on. Okay. You guys got power. That was the city. People are complaining about crime. I'm not surprised. Haven't put in any type of police. Firefighting. I guess I should put in firefighting. I mean, because a fire would cause a problem. Yeah, you guys get the big fire department. It's probably better off closer to industry, since that's where fires tend to be. And in fact, I guess this whole row here is going to be where all the major services are. The hell is this? Modern Police Headquarters? You're gonna give a giant police building and a hospital. Oh, and we're gonna need death care. Death care, of course. We'll put the hospital here. The crematory, everybody's favorite neighborhood crematory. Look at that smokestacks go. That is not a pleasant smell. Let's see. This cemetery has capacity for 8,000. I'm sure that's more than the regular cemetery. That's a yoga garden. 3,000. Yeah, no. We're gonna go with this big cemetery, though it's not technically necessary. Why the heck not? And now we need to deal with garbage, because yeah, that's something I completely ignored. Yeah, it's flashing already. Okay. Yes, I see your garbage problems. We will put a couple of garbage nuclear incinerators. You want one right when you come off the highway? Sure. Nothing says welcome to town like our garbage incinerator. Would it fit here? No, I don't think it would. It's a little close. Space already occupied by what? Seriously? Fine. There we go. We'll connect this road over. we go. Don't say I never did anything for you, guy. I prevented your house from being torn down. I'm the people's mayor. What do we want here? Sure, we'll put some high density here. They probably are going to need water. I'm sure they're going to be complaining in a second. Because, oh, no, they've got water. Look at that. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. The city is doing well. We're growing. Man, demand is down. Not a hell of a lot going on in this city. Oh, we need something for industry to do. So we're gonna need to put down, let's put down a seaport. Boats, no, not a monorail. This isn't Springfield. There we go. Cargo hub. There we go. Okay. And now some one-way roads to deal with the traffic issues we're sure to face. Slope too steep. Not on my watch, it isn't. Okay. And sure. We'll go back to here. And then we will upgrade this road. Yeah. Okay. Now, as much as I want to, I should not zone industry on this road because it's a one-way road. So I will zone commercial. That's should not be as reliant on trucks. So the traffic issues that are going to happen might not be as bad on commercial. And they want water plus. Of course, somebody wants water. Anyway, guys, I don't know if anyone's still here. I haven't checked the comments in a bit. But here's my problem/issue. Those of you who were watching yesterday, I said that at around 7 o'clock tonight, 7:30, 8 o'clock, I was going to be doing a Here's to the Losers live stream, a Sinatra stream, like yesterday, but focusing on songs for single people, more or less. The songs that got me through my loneliest days. Unfortunately, after realizing that today is Thursday, I realized that we have both Star Trek Discovery and the Orville on tonight at exactly the times I would be streaming. So unfortunately, I will be skipping the Here's to the Losers stream. I didn't want to. It's definitely one of the things I was looking forward to. I will still get it in at some point sooner than later. But tonight, after this game, at some point, if I come back on, depends who else is streaming. But if I do come back on, it will be to discuss Star Trek Discovery. And maybe I'll do a live reaction, not 100% like Anti-Tracker was doing, but similar, because he has said that he is not doing a live reaction tonight because he can't get off work. Although something tells me he's gonna find a way to do it. So I'm not dead set on doing a live reaction myself. If he does it, I'd be happy to watch. But if for some reason he isn't, then I will go ahead and do one. Probably nothing fancy, probably won't even have the camera up, but I'll watch, I'll give you my opinions. I will, if I can throw up a screenshot or two as it happens, I'll do that. Okay, let me go to the comments. I haven't even saved this city. This is called Love City, by the way. I don't know if anybody noticed it in the bottom left. Love City. Look at that. It's a fine little place to live. All these little happy people walking by. They don't know the plans yet. They don't know the plans. Josh Street says the higher the drop for the water, the more powerful the dam will have. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that I was only getting 32 megawatts, especially when I've gotten 2,400 megawatts from some dams. Hold on. Yeah, making them both the same side. Yeah, because I know one, if I didn't, one would probably fill up and just go overflow or empty before the other one filled up. To be honest, I didn't even care at this point. If one filled up, I would have been happy, but I think the water sources were too low. I didn't even think they'd fill up after waiting and seeing how little they had filled, especially with the speed on high. Luke for Bark, welcome Luke. He says hi there. Oh, hey there. Hello, Luke. A dam. What about the fish? Yeah, what about the fish, Luke? The fish are fine. I blew up the dams. The fish The fish population has come back. I'm going to need to rebuild the other dam. Yeah, whatever. So much for the dams. The dams be damned. Luke, the fish will be in Bird's stomach. You know, Josh, I am not a big fan of fish. I mean, lobster, shrimp, sure. But fish like flounder or salmon, not really my thing. Thomas says you're swearing a lot. Was I swearing a lot? I don't even remember. I might have been. I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm sorry if I hurt your virgin ears. Luke says dams on each side of the lake. That wasn't a lake. Hector says, what is the shape of the map? Don't tell me it's a heart. It is a heart, Hector. Had you been here early on, I was showing off the full shape. Thomas says it looks like a butt shape to me. Well, a lot of people do think the butt of a plumped, perfectly proportioned woman does resemble that of a heart. Josh Street says, okay, we'll tell you, Hector. Yep. Well, that would have its uses on Valentine's Day, too. Luke says, Spammers 2019, coming to you long after Screamers. Hector says, Scanners was cooler, at least at first. Luke says, does Bird know how dams work? Yes, Luke, I've had dams. I've had 3 dams, each producing 2,400 megawatts in series, coming down off a mountain in my big city. I know perfectly well how dams work, but I also know it takes a lot of time to get them set up right in this game, and I really didn't want this to be a game where I spent 2 hours working on just getting the dams and the roads and everything right. This is a game I just wanted to get playing. I just wanted to fill up as much as the heart as I could. It's beautiful rain, but it looks really nice despite the rain. But I wanted to just, get the game going, get playing, get talking, the good parts without worrying about the boring parts of the game tonight. Thomas Potts says, I thought the river looked nice to begin with. It did, Luke. It did, Thomas. It did. Hopefully it still looks better. Hector says, Love City better have a high natality rate. Plenty of motels and nurseries. We'll see. Thomas says, you could just make overpasses above the highway. I could, Thomas, but lazy. Lazy day. Commander Ironwolf says, Todd Howard says it just works, and it looks how that worked out. I'm not sure who Todd Howard is, Commander. Thomas Pod says, wish they had double-decker highways, could save room. Yes indeed. Hector says it would be nice until a big quake. Well, that's true too. Hector says Aquaman will be pissed at the nuclear plant. Aquaman can suck my you-know-what. Hector says, and garbage near it for that extra yummy radioactive garbage and mutant rats. For some reason that reminds me of a dream I had last night. And it really doesn't have much to do with much, but I often sometimes think of dreams as tests, like moral tests, because you're kind of yourself in your dream, but in a scenario that's not real. And last night I had a dream that I don't know how or for how long, but that I was walking again, and as part of that, for whatever reason, I was in a hospital slash nursing home, and I was visiting people there, and I saw some awful, god awful things between my time in the hospitals and the nursing home, of just so lonely, people so lonely, so desperate for some human contact, that I don't know if they had no family, or the family they did have had no idea of what to do, or they just put them away and didn't think about them. But I mean, people who just wanted a friend to listen to, an ear. I mean, these people would be great to go on YouTube and just listen and talk to people, but they're old. They're old people. They're in their 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And yeah, granted, people in the 60s and 70s could do these things, I know, but these people had not the money nor the means to learn how to do stuff. So, they can't come on YouTube and join a live stream and feel like, hey, I'm part of a group, or I'm having, interactions with friends. They just needed it the old-fashioned way. And like, people would come into my room and we'd talk, and like, I always had family around, so I was like the most popular person in the nursing home. So it always felt bad, even when I thought I was going to get better, because the doctors would said, oh, you'll be walking in a year. After seeing everything I'd seen, I'd always thought, when I get better, I'm gonna come back to these places, because I feel bad for these people, and having been in their position, my God, I just feel like I need to do something. So in my dream, I don't know how much past now it was, but whenever it was, I was walking, and I had gone back to a nursing home, and I witnessed a nurse, and this isn't real. This isn't how they actually do it, but they were pulling a string of 3 or 4 hospital beds with 3 or 4 patients, like in a train of hospital beds. And the poor guy in the last bed, whatever fastened him to the bed in front of him came loose, and they just left him behind. And the woman pulling the beds just kept going, and he kind of rolled to a stop, and he's looking around. He's like, oh, 2 McDonald's, sweet. And he's looking around, and he's like, help, help. And you don't want to know how many times I was in hospitals, and there were people screaming, help, 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 for minutes, for half hours, for hours. Even I would hit the call button, and I'd say, listen, there's somebody screaming help, I don't know. And they would say, yeah, don't worry about it, we're going to get to them soon. And they wouldn't go, or, I mean, these people weren't all crazy people. There were the share of crazy people who couldn't help but yell things. But they weren't all like that. They were just old people who couldn't get up to go to the bathroom, and they just needed help, or they were going to go on themselves and in their bed, and you lose all your dignity when you do that. And there's not enough nurses, there's not enough staff, even whether you're paying for it yourself or it's on insurance. There, it's terrible. It's terrible. And so yeah, so I was in this place and I was happy with myself because I saw this happen. And it's like another nurse passed, like, nurse, this guy, he just came off this bunch of cars. I called them cars for whatever reason. This bunch of cars that a nurse was pushing, and he came loose, and the nurse kind of looked over and said, "Oh yeah, he'll probably be there for hours before she gets back." And I was like, "No, it's bullshit." And I went over to him. I said, "Okay, wait, where are you going?" And I ended up pushing him. We went up an elevator, and I got him to back to his room. And I was proud of myself that I did not let that guy just wait there, screaming and crying, begging for help. I mean, it wasn't 100% realistic, but it was somewhat realistic. It is, these places, these hospitals, nursing homes, these are not great places, at least not in New York City. I can't speak for the rest of the country or elsewhere in the world, but way overcrowded, way understaffed, and maybe not the vast majority, but too many of their employees, especially the nurses, are just burned out. There are excellent nurses. I have had my share of great nurses, and when you have a great nurse, it makes all the difference, let me tell you. But they're not all great. They're not all even good. And if you're caught with a bad nurse for a day or two or three or a week, you could have some serious issues. And my sister ended up hating with a passion some of the nurses who were taking care of me, because they were liars. They'd lie about what they did to me. They'd lie about what they put in the med charts. Maybe they honestly didn't have the time to take care of all the patients they had assigned to them. But you know what? It's not an excuse. Sorry, was off of my high horse. Thomas Potts says just needs turtles. Hector says Teenage Mutant Surfer Turtles. Sci-fi TV tonight, says Hector. Thomas Potts says AT could still live stream his reaction to STD tonight. AT to do it because he normally streams tonight. Yeah, but he won't stream till 11 p.m. Central? Or 11 p.m. Eastern? I'll be long asleep by 11 p.m. Eastern. I mean, like at 8:30 when the show becomes available. Thomas hates seafood too. You keep saying damn a lot. Oh, damn. Well, I can't say damn without saying damn, can I? Commander Ironwolf says tuna is delicious. Agree to disagree, Commander. Tuna, like tartar or tuna sushi, sashimi roll, something I can handle. Tuna fish, or just tuna in a can. Oh my God, very few things disgust me as much. Hector says, don't joke about dams. My city has a dam Upstream. O-stream. Thomas says, is there a railroad going through the highway? I don't think it goes through the highway. There's a railroad next to the highway. I do have to hook it up to the cargo hub. Commander Ironwolf says, the Faces of Bethesda is Tom Howard, the Elder Scrolls series, Fallout, before Fallout 76 came out. He's quoted as saying it just works and the game was full of bugs. Gotcha. No Darth today. Maybe he's got a hot date tonight. Good for him. No idea why Fallout 76 reminded me of him. Thomas says, was it a hot nurse? There were a few... Let me tell you, Thomas. New York City is not a place you're going to find an abundance of hot nurses. Hot nurses were by far the exception and not the rule. Very, very disappointing. If you thought you'd go to a city hospital and find a hot nurse, you are in for disappointment. Okay, people, I'm going to mute the mic for a minute. Then I'll come back and keep going with this city. Okay, I'm back. Let's check any last comments. Hector says it's a rare day I remember a dream with such detail. Hector, I remember a surprising amount of dreams in detail, but most of them I dare not speak about. Commander Ironwolf says, I love all forms of tuna. Good for you, Commander. If we ever get stuck in a warehouse, you can get the tuna, and I will take the Spam. Hector says, the superior fish is sweetwater trout. And Commander Ironwolf says, I really don't like salmon, though. That's funny, because salmon, if it's cooked properly, I can tolerate. But I wouldn't say I like it. Oh my God. See, this is not good. We have a water emergency. How did this happen? We've sucked the water dry, didn't we? We've sucked. Yes. Yes. This was a mistake. Ah. Okay. Okay, we've gotta... How can we fix this? Well, maybe we can fix this by adding some water to this area. Some sources. Okay. There we go. There we go. So the water will find its way. Okay, so we're gonna have to lower the land a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now we got plenty of water. Plenty of water. Oh boy. Maybe this was a bit too much water. Well. Guess we're gonna be adjusting the land a little bit more. There we go. Is that down or up? I hope it's up. There we go. That should stop it from coming. And now we'll soften it a little. Make it look a little bit more natural. Like a ridge or a sand dune. Okay. Come on, people. Really? The water not getting under this bridge? Seems like the water's coming out fast enough. It'll get there soon enough. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. So, water's good. Now we have extremely high residential demand. Oh man, look at all this traffic. Anyway, so I'm gonna be honest. I was watching a City Skylines game by oh, I forgot to put on the mod I had that turns this bird into just a scrolling text along the top. Anyway, I was watching a City Skylines game by Sceniac 2 or something, and he had this idea. I mean, it's not that he's the first person to have this idea, but he had this idea where if he put a park area, and that's why I did it like this, between the residential zones and the commercial and industrial zone. And then he put down a bunch of what were they called? A bunch of paths for the citizens to take, that they would actually pay quite a bit of money to walk through the park, because they would walk to work instead of drive if it was easy enough. And he actually, on a relatively small map, I mean bigger than this one, but relatively small city size, he was actually generating $100,000 a week from the park alone. So I figured, you know what? Why not try it? I don't need to make $100,000. I don't need to make any money to be completely technical, true. But I'd be curious if I could. Really curious. So let us do that. Now to do that, we've got to put down a park zone. I've got to put down... Now he did a city park. And the city park is probably the best option. So we got to put down a main gate. And we'll put that here. And
meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area.
Oh, did I not shut disasters off?
If any is available.
Oh, come on.
A tornado has touched down in the area.
Where?
Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Okay. Okay. Doesn't appear like it's going to hurt the city. In fact, I don't see anything in its immediate path other than roads. We'll repair the roads. Did I upgrade the road accidentally? Yeah, I certainly did. I certainly did. It's gonna upgrade it, at least upgrade it to a bigger highway. Okay, it's tornado. No, okay. As cool as it is watching the tornado, it's not doing anything else. It's in the middle of nowhere. Getting back to my park. So we put down our main gate. We've got to put down a bunch of side gates because the side gates are from where people will enter, not in park area. Okay, I've got to expand the park area a little bit. I definitely have to expand the park area. Should have listened to myself. Make it bigger than it needs to be. There's no harm in making the park twice as big. It doesn't cost any more money. It doesn't hurt anything. Okay. Good. So back to these side gates. We'll put one here, and we'll put one here, and put one here. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on this side we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I hate to do it, but I don't hate to do it. Okay, so now we've got to put down some park paths. Let's get the above view. Okay, I know. That's one. Now all these paths are gonna meet up in the middle there. Yeah. See, the people will pay to shortcut through here to walk to work. And it makes no logic, but it's true. Oh, I know what I did. I put buildings along here. I should have, if I move these buildings, I could turn this into a highway so nobody would be able to walk across the regular street. And that would That would save, that would prevent people from walking to work for free. Okay, well, now we've got to put some stuff in the park to kind of make the park kind of interesting. So we'll put some squares, some plazas. Put cafe. Be a few cafes. We need a plaza up here. Restrooms. Gotta have restrooms. If you're on your way to work and you gotta Yoloja, you don't have to go behind a bush. You can do it right in the official park restroom. An info booth? Sure. Why not? I'll have one here. Have one here. And we'll have one here. And I think that's probably all we need. Oh, a checker. A check and checkers board? Sure. Boom. That makes the park interesting. We don't need a lot of them. And, what's this? Gazebo. Sure, we need some gazebos. See, I feel like I'm overcomplicating it. And there we go. Look, you see, I already broke one of the paths. I gotta go fix that pathway. In fact, I'll bump it up to the nicer pathway. Yeah, let's upgrade. Come on, where's the upgrade option? Freeform? Really? There's no upgrade path option? I gotta destroy it. Okay, well, it's not worth it then. Let's put a path out to the ocean. Let's see if any of these water things will work. What the hell is this? Trampoline park. Sure. Okay. Need. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. Do we have people running across the streets? We've got quite a few people using the park. And, not to be a evil mayor, but, let's see. Where is our main gate? Small park area gate. Small park. Side gate. Oh, I did a small main gate, huh? No, that's a park. That's a side gate. Where's the main gate? Did I put it on the other side? Huh. Okay. Let's go back to parks. Let's go back to main gate. Okay, you know what? It already has a main gate. So, you know what? It doesn't matter where it is. It doesn't matter. I'd like to know, but you know what? It's fine. We're putting up the price to the max, $24. We are making $3,624 a week on less than $1,000 in expenses. And you know what? We haven't even did the best part yet. We've got all these people on this side of the map, and they all need to work and shop on this side of the map. But they need to send their kids to school, and they're going to be sending their kids to school on this side of the map, which means now they're kids, Marty, they're kids. They're gonna have to pay. The kids are gonna have to pay to go through the parks, just like the adults. Just like the adults. High school availability is high. Put another elementary school right next to this nuclear reactor. Yes, yes. Now people really need to be using the park. And oh yes, let's set some policies. Yeah, we'll put smoke detector distribution, recycling. No, we don't need to recycle. Parks and Rec, yes. Moderately increase land value around parks, plazas. Increases the park's budget, sure. An education boost. No. No free public transit. No schools out. harsh prison sentences. No, we want to, it sounds like fire. Sounds like fire. Something is a burning. Prefer parks. Where is the one that encourage biking? Even though I'm not a big fan of encouraging biking, it free Wi-Fi. Sure. There we go. Encourage biking. That will make people want to walk and use the bike rather than drive through the city. That means more money coming in through our park. $10,070 we are now making a week from this park. The people are paying. They're paying to live in Love City, even if they don't know it. Oh, you know what I could do? Could I do this without destroying? If I empty this cemetery, I can move it. If I move the cemetery, I can put a toll booth down. And if I put a toll booth down, not only will people have to pay to cross over to that side of the city, but cheap people will not be able to bypass the park. They'll have to pay for the park. Deceased stored 2. Come on, we gotta get those last 2 people out of there. Good, 0. Good, okay. Relocate building. Temporarily, you're gonna go over here. And by temporarily, I mean maybe permanently, I don't know. The hospital's got to be moved too. It's very possible. I don't think that's enough room. Let's check. Toll booths. Not enough room. No. So what do we want to move? Do we want to move the hospital? I guess so. For now, it will go there. Oh, the crematory also. Okay. We'll move it across the way. Of course. Yes, I know. I see you guys. Two-way toll booth. Yes. My evil plans. My evil plans are taking shape. Okay. Now, you're charging the max because people want to use this road. They're gonna have to pay. Okay. Police are operating normally. The fire department is operating normally, and the police are operating normally. And let's see, the hospital. You know what? We're gonna leave the hospital there. If you want medical care, you're gonna come across. You're gonna come across. And we still have huge residential demand. So that means more people who will cross over, who will pay to use our park system. What time is it? 7:13. Not enough time in the day. Not enough time in the day. We're gonna build right out to the water because that never goes wrong. It's always a smart idea to build your house as close to the water as possible. Nothing goes wrong. Nothing ever goes wrong. You know what? We'll make this a nice high density neighborhood. Why do those colors look all wrong? Because it's sand? You can build buildings on sand. You need water. Okay. Okay, if you need water, I give you water. This park needs some water. I mean, I guess it doesn't technically need water, but I know I installed restrooms, and probably would be good if there was some water. The park building you place contributes to how well your park area does and what it requires. I know, you don't have to tell me, I'm not an idiot. I may govern like one, but I'm not. Let's see. How much do you think? $14,212. We are only $5,000 a week, $5,600 a week in the hole. You know what? It's time to put in, well, time to expand. Time to expand the park a slight amount. And time to put in another gate, another side gate here. And we'll hook it up. There we go. More people. Look at them. Some people are even just using the park for full-out recreation. Not a lot, but some. Let's see, is this in the park area? It is. It is in the park area. We need another gate over here. There we go. Okay. Electricity. I know we probably don't need these anymore, but they've been there so long. Plus, nothing else is going on. Okay. So, yes, we've got people coming down here now. We gotta let some time pass. How's our toll booths doing? Where they are. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Look at how much it's cut back on traffic. Traffic over here used to be cut to a crawl. Now traffic is moving quickly. We need to take out. When in doubt, remove the traffic lights. There we go. Much better. Much better. Another annoying traffic light. Removed by your mayor. Okay, can we see how much the toll booth is making? $214 a week. I'm not sure if that's even enough. 0.57% of your income comes from road tolls. Well, whatever. We're not here to make money with tolls. We're here to make money with parks. $17,960 on an even, now $18,200 income on $1,000 even in expenses. So a $17,000 profit, and holy crap, yes, look at that. We are in, I'd say in the black, but in this game we're in the green. We are having a net budget surplus each week, and it's all thanks to this completely profitable but completely ridiculous scheme to tax people as they use the park. Of course, we're not calling it a tax. We're calling it a park access fee. Holy shit, $40. $40 to get to and come home from work every day and school. 80 bucks. Huh? We're in the money, people. We're in the money. A town of 5,000 people. And how many people are actually using the park? Uh, 18,800 total visitors are using the park. And there's only 5,000 people in the city. So that's like almost every citizen is using the park at least 3 times a week. Of course, we know that a lot of citizens are using the park more than 3 times a week, and some, the ones who live farthest away, probably aren't using them at all. But still, that is incredible. I don't know if it's a cheat. I mean, you're technically working within the rules of the game. But clearly it's something they should have adjusted better. Okay, let's... of course, we'll probably lose all of our... profit now, but let's connect the train tracks to that cargo hub so we can get a little bit more trade going, and I'll come back and read the comments. What is this? Train. There we go. That is not right. That was supposed to be underground. Up to the surface. Cannot build on water. You're supposed to be building a bridge. No.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute.
Sinkhole?
Residents should take precautionary measures.
That's not good.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Okay. Well, that will generate a bit of a tsunami, but we literally could not be further from it. So, no big deal. Why did you not build a bridge? Okay. Let's take the tracks from this side. No, I don't want to go down. I want to, there we go. There we go. Okay. The trains can come in and go out. I'm not gonna worry about hooking them up. I just need to connect this line to here so the trains can go either way. Perfect. I'll help bring in trains, and now I wonder, could we do something like this? This almost feels wrong. Almost. A harbor. Does a harbor have a street? It does. A harbor has a street attached to it. Now, can we put a park gate? We certainly can. We certainly can. And you need water. Of course you do. Now the only way to get, when the boat docks, the only way to get anywhere is going to be through the park. How do we do this? Pedestrian roads. Pedestrian boardwalk, tiny road. No, that was bad. Park, 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 park. There we go. Can it go over without destroying it? No. Can the park go over without destroying that road? Kind of. Okay. So let's see. Will a ship come to this if there's no road connected to it? I think we've got to connect. I think we've got to connect it. There we go. No, okay. See, too many people are using this. Goodbye. No, forget it. Forget it. You think you're going to get out of paying? No, you got to pay. You got to pay to get in the park. That's what you got to do. Okay. There we go. There we go. Well, Love City is not off to a terrible start, but to be honest, it is not as big as I hoped it would be at this point. Let's go to the comments. I hear fire again. I don't see a fire. Be careful of men in tights lurking in the park, says Hector. And then he says, oh, there goes Pa Kent. Commander Ironwolf says you just deleted your park path. I know, I'm sorry. Alex says hello. Alex, he says boarding a flight. Just wanted to say hello to you guys. Welcome, Alex. Thank you for saying hello. Hector says don't forget the Vietnamese restaurants. Parks are full of prime matter. Okay, Hector. Sounding a little like Darth. Hi, Alex. Good flight. Thank you. Alex is going from North Carolina. Going from Salt to North Carolina to visit friends for the week. Left Oregon this morning. Very cool, Alex Brooks. Yes, Chief Cook, I am still playing. Alex is North Carolina, Charlotte. Hector says, warmer pastures. Alex says, yes, my home Bend, Oregon was getting about 6 inches of snow as I left. I thought my flight would be canceled, but we made it out. Nice, good for you. Commander Ironwolf says, under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. Boardwalk. Yeah, I've got that song somewhere. Somebody think of the kids, says Hector. Commander Ironwolf says, Daddy, why does Timmy have 3 arms? Listen, that nuclear power plant, it's fusion. Okay, it's not fission, it's fusion. Alex says, I love Back to the Future reference, but I have a DeLorean bought when I was 17 in night school back in 2004. I've paid $7,800, but I've spent more since then on it. Alex, I don't know how true it is, but I actually looked into buying a DeLorean when I was making the good money. Always a childhood dream to have a DeLorean. The reality was I did not fit into it, not even in the least. And then what I did find out from various people was that if you wanted a DeLorean that worked, be prepared to spend $25,000. And this was in like $2005. You either were going to buy one for $25,000, which was working, or you'd buy one for like $10,000 and need to put $15,000 into it to get it looking right and working. Quite a few DeLorean enthusiasts seem to agree on that number, and $25,000 was a bit more than I wanted to spend, especially for a car I couldn't comfortably fit in. So yeah, no DeLorean for me. Alex Brooks says, wow, I should open a park. Yeah, parks make the good money. Actor says, of the DeLorean, they say that it's good that they live in the mechanic so it doesn't kill you when you drive it. Thomas Potts says, stupid drivers. They can go on other roads to bypass the toll. Oh, I've got to take down that other road. Thank you, Thomas. Or I'll put a toll on that road too. Alex says, I'm pretty mechanically inclined, but it's been a good car, really. Not more issues than I've had from other 40-ish year old cars. Wow, has it been 40 years? Commander Ironwolf says, beachfront property. Yo, yes. Oh, that was the other part of the dream I had. Yeah, I can't tell it. I'd tell it wrong and I'd be accused of things. Racism. But it wasn't racist in the least. It just had other races involved. But, yeah, okay, forget it. I can't even talk about it. Thank you, social justice. Thank you. You know, there's probably a way for you to turn off those tips if they annoy you. I downloaded the mod to turn them into a scroll at the top, but I actually have to enable the mod before I start the map, you know, for that to work. So, of course, the only problem with that plan was I forgot to do that. Okay, he's taking off. Have a safe flight, Alex. Thomas says bye. Alex says bye. Commander Ironwolf says they must have some really good jobs to afford $80 a day just to walk to work. Well, I don't care where they get the money from. Qapla bird, says John. I think he means Qapla. Commander Ironwolf says they would have to pay to get into the park. It's not bypassing the gate. Pickle does not game says hello. Hello, Pickles does not game. Hector says hi. Pickles does not game says I have mods you should use if you want your city more realistic. Want me to read them to you? I'm good. Pickles, I've got many mods, and I've got many more mods disabled, and I've got all different types of lists of mods from all different types of people. And yes, there are some great mods for making your city look really realistic, but to be honest, I don't care that much. I'm playing for the fun. It doesn't have to look 100% realistic to me. This is more than enough, but thank you so much. I do appreciate the offer. I mean, if you wanted to put the mods you use in a comment or something in like a comment, not the chat, you can throw a link in there. I'm sure if you have a mod pack or something you wanna put in, you know, maybe other people check it out. There are a lot of people on this channel and who follow me, who've started playing City Skylines in the last month or so, because they've seen me start playing it, and they are quite interested in mods and such. Commander Ironwolf says Loli's talking to Alex, but he already left. I know, Commander. Time, you know, I'm a little behind the times. Look, that's a beautiful building. That is a beautiful little building. Thank you, Pickles. Same, I like to play for fun, too. Yeah, I mean, I just like to have fun. I do have an ongoing map that I've been playing like about every other day. City on the Edge of Forever. That is a little bit more serious of a map. It's a lot bigger now and whatnot. Today, for Valentine's Day, I decided to just break, and I found this heart map on the Steam store and figured, what the heck, let's play the heart. And yeah, so plus I wanted to try this whole thing. Oh, garbage issue. Yes, the garbage can't. Okay. The garbage men cannot get to it, so you know what? We're gonna destroy that, and we are going to put, oh, we have a boat. Did anybody come off? Yes, look at these people. They're coming off, and they're gonna come through the park. Oh, excellent. Yes, they're paying the money. You know what? I'm almost tempted to not connect the road. I'm almost tempted not to connect the road for the garbage pickup. Wow, we are way up in the green. How much is this park making right now? This park has to be making a lot more than it was last time I checked. 21,360 on $1,016 expenses. Yes, over 20,000 a week. Basically the only real income minus the standard taxes. It's coming from this park. The ships are bringing a constant stream of people to the city to go through the park. Besides the people who live here. I don't know, if I connect it here, then the people will be able to get off the boat without... Oh, I know what I can do. I have tiny garbage. I have tiny garbage options that put out tiny bit of garbage truck. I can literally put this here. And the garbage truck should go out just to this building. Oh wow, look at all those people who came off that boat. look at the tremendous amount of people coming in the park. $22,600. Come on, guy, release a garbage truck. You're not gonna put out a garbage truck? You have to use a different garbage? A different garbage solution? Come on. How many people were on that boat? Keep missing it. But this is a beautiful stream of people. People have come with their cars, but apparently realize there's no place to go. They're parking their cars in the garbage. There's a garbage truck. We finally get a garbage truck. There we go. Thank you for picking up the garbage and doing your job. Okay, so we don't need this one. You know what? This is going good. I'm saving this game. I'm saving Love City. And let's see. Pickles says, I just realized you have most of the mods. You might need to correct the road, but the people will not pay. Never mind. Yeah, I think they're paying. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming. It's that time. I don't know, I really like this little map. I might have to, I don't want to give it up. I know I'd done it just for a, just for Valentine's Day, but you know what? I think we're going to come back to it. We'll probably alternate. Do City on the Edge of Forever 2 or 3 times a week and do this maybe once a week. I think there's potential. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to see what's going on in Discord and see if I get a hold of anybody. And I may or may not be back on around 8:30 p.m. Eastern to live stream reactions to Star Trek Discovery. So keep an eye out. Thomas says bye, bird of prey. Goodbye, Thomas. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you later or tomorrow. Qapla. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. If you want to visit me, check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. And if you're really crazy, you can send me some money on PayPal. Take care.